So that just kind of goes to show you that it's not about weight loss, it's about getting leaner. Hi there, it's Prachel with Peaceful Living, where peace is the new luxury. On this channel, I focus on topics surrounding peace and love and beauty, and just bringing more of that into our lives, especially if you are in your 40s and beyond, just well seasoned. I've chosen to live more at peace when I moved to Lisbon, Portugal, but I tend to travel around a lot, and I believe that you can have peace and love and beauty surrounding you from wherever you are. I firmly believe in that. So be sure to sign up for my email list at prachelatpeace.com, where I tend to do more of a deeper dive into my weekly topics. This is a new series that I'm starting. I created it last week, and it's basically about reinventing yourself when you get to be in your 40s. Check the description box below, because I have more topics that are coming in this series that you definitely don't want to miss. So now on to the topic of today's video, which is why losing weight in your 40s and beyond is so dang hard. I've been on this journey of reinvention to get healthier for at least 2 years now, and for the most part, it's working. So that's a good thing. But one of my biggest frustrations has been that the scale just doesn't move. And I started thinking about why that could be. When I was in my 20s and for like really most of my 30s, it felt like weight just came off more easily. Like if I just wanted to lose 10 pounds, I would just run around the block, for maybe 6 weeks and just be consistent, and the weight would just come right off. So, I hit my goal like in 6-7 weeks, but now it seems like it takes a year to lose 10 pounds. And if I eat ice cream or something, it just comes back on overnight, which is probably just water retention, but still, it just feels like it's so hard. So I was thinking, why is that? Aside from the biological effects of just aging and getting older, I want to focus on the mental part first. One thing I've noticed, especially in my 40s, is that my weight, especially in my core area, just doesn't move. It's so stubborn. It doesn't want to go anywhere. But I'm seeing some results now, and it's taken a few months, about a year, but that's where the conversation goes into pouring into yourself. I love talking about that. So here's what's happening. My jeans are getting looser. I feel sexier. I feel prettier. I feel more desirable. I'm sleeping better, and I have more energy. And I know that my health is improving overall because I feel it. And I'm also making better choices when it comes to food. So this is why I shifted my focus from losing weight to building muscle. So instead of weighing myself every week, I now weigh myself maybe every 6 or 7 weeks, maybe every other month or so, because I know that muscle weighs more than fat. And I probably won't be the same weight that I was in my 20s and 30s. But the way this body is shaping out, let me tell you, I have just so much enjoyed the process. And so if you're focusing on losing weight, focus on building muscle, especially if you're in your 40s and beyond, because you can never have enough muscle. It makes you look leaner and feel stronger, and having that nice lean look, no matter what size you are, because leaner doesn't mean skinnier unless you're naturally thin. It doesn't mean skinnier, but we celebrate all sizes, right? But if you focus on getting leaner, focus on getting more lean, you will feel better, and you will start to see results in the way that you haven't seen them before. So when I started focusing on building more muscle, I started realizing it's not about losing weight, because I actually gained weight. I had lost 40 pounds and I put 10 back on, but I know that I've been actively building muscle. And because my jeans and my clothes are fitting a little more loose, I feel like I'm getting like results. I'm actually running on the treadmill at 7 miles per hour for like 2-minute sprints now. Like before, I couldn't do that. I was probably doing like a 4.5, maybe 4.2, a light jog, but now I'm running sprints. And this is another thing. I want to scream this to the mountaintops. Getting healthier and more fit is a lifestyle change. You or I will never be done. There is no, oh, if I could just, lose this 10, 15 pounds. No, we'll never be done. You just have to start building and building and building and building and building, because even if you fall off the wagon a few times, and you will, because we all do that, because we're all beautifully human, even if you fall off the the wagon, you will still have that foundation that you built. So yeah, losing weight is hard. It's hard. It's hard, especially when you get to be in your 40s. But if you start now and you put in the work, where you're going to be a year from now is going to be fantastic. The time is going to pass either way. It's going to pass regardless. So you might as well do what you can, and then do a little more and a little more and a little more, and start building that foundation to be stronger, to be healthier, to be better, and to be more fit, and just kind of see where you land. You don't need a gym to build muscle. Even walking, just simple walking burns and helps to build, especially if you're walking these Lisbon, Portugal hills. By the way, like for the first time in my life, I'm actually building a butt, because I've never had a butt. So I'm actually building a butt. And it's basically been the walking in combination with strength training, walking hills. It's helping me to develop my glutes. So like these high-waisted jeans that I have on now are looking good. They're looking fantastic. And so that's what it is. It's strength training, ladies. It's getting stronger. Forget about the scale. Forget about the numbers. Forget about it. Just be gentle with yourself, and remember, it's a journey, not a destination. It will never, ever end. Okay? So let's reinvent ourselves together so that we can all live in this heavenly peace that I come to you every single week and I talk about. I wish you all heavenly peace, and that's why I'm making these videos. I want you all to live in peace and love and beauty, and I want you to be gentle with yourself when you're on any type of journey, especially when it deals with getting fit, healthier, stronger. Just focus on being fit, focus on being healthy, focus on being well, focus on your spirit and having sound mind. And I think everything else will just fall into play. So again, losing weight is hard, but building muscle, we could all use more muscle. You will never have enough muscle, especially once you start getting up in years. You'll never have enough muscle. Focus on that. I guarantee you will be happier and healthier, and just forget about those scale numbers. They don't really matter that much anyway. You would be surprised if I tell you how much I weigh now, because I don't look it, because I have been getting leaner and fit and healthier, as I've been saying. So that is the focus on today's video. I forgot what we're talking about next week, so go to the description and see what that video is going to be about. But again, this series is all about reinventing yourself in your 40s. And I'm actually focusing more so on the outer, because I've spent so much time on the inner on my previous videos about living in peace. I'm focusing on the outer aspects of reinventing yourself, the really fun stuff. So stay tuned. I will be with you again next week. Again, I wish you heavenly peace. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next week. Bye.